Hi everyone. In today's tutorial, we will deep dive into the skip and limit methods of Stream API, which play a crucial role in controlling data flow throughout the Stream pipeline. So let's start with the skip method first. So as we know, a skip method in Java 8 is provided by Stream interface. It is used to skip a specified number of elements from the beginning of the stream, and it returned a new stream of the remaining elements. So let's understand that with the help of example, and for that we will be creating a stream of integer elements from 1 to 10, and then we'll be calling skip method. So if you open the signature of skip method, you can see it is taking an input parameter of long type and it return the stream of t type. So this t is a type of elements in the stream, and long n is a number of elements which it is going to skip from the stream. And if the value of n is greater than or equals to the number of elements in the stream, then it is going to create an empty stream. So for example, if the skip value we are passing greater than the total element size, which is 15, skip size we are passing 15, total elements we have 10, it means it is going to skip all the 10 elements from the stream, and there is nothing to skip, so it is going to collect, or it is going to create a new stream without any elements, means it is going to create an empty stream. So we need to make sure the skip value will always be lesser than the total number of elements in the stream. Now we want to skip first 5 element in this stream, so we are passing 5 here. So instead of collecting those remaining elements into new variable, we will be printing those directly on console with the help of for each loop. Now let's execute this program and see the output. It is printing 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. It means it is skipping the first 5 elements of this stream and collecting the remaining 5 elements, which is 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So this is working fine. So this is all about the skip method in this program. Now we will discuss about the limit method, and after that we will combine these both method of Stream API and we will implement pagination. So let's get started with the limit method of Stream API. So limit method is a part of Stream interface, and it allows us to return a stream consisting of first n elements of a original stream. So limit is also similar to the skip, but skip is skipping the first n elements, and limit is considering first n elements. So let's demonstrate that with the help of example. It will be easy to understand that. So we will be using same example which we used while demonstrating the skip method. So instead of skip, we will be using limit. If you open the signature of limit, it takes input parameter of long type and it returns the stream of t type. So t type is again the type of the elements of the stream, and long max size is the maximum size of the elements which you want to consider from this stream. So here I'm passing 5 again. So earlier when we were passing skip, let me add that here. In case of skip, it was printing first 5 element. It was skipping first 5 element in case of skip when skip size is 5. So it was returning 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. In case of limit, it should return first n element. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we will execute this piece of code and see whether it is returning same as we are expecting or not. So it is returning the element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means it is considering first 5 element in the original stream and excluding the remaining 5. So this is all about the limit method in the Stream API. Now we will combine these both method, skip and limit, and we will implement the pagination where you have huge data. So to demonstrate the real world usage of skip and limit method, we will be creating a list of integers first, and then we'll be using that for further processing. Now we will be converting list of integers into stream by applying skip method with size skip size followed by limit, and limit is nothing but a page size we will be passing, page limit or page size. Then we'll be performing some downstream operation. It can be any API call or any database call or any downstream operation. But for this example, we'll be calling for each loop and printing the collected elements on console. Now let's assign some initial value to the skip size and pay size variable. Initially skip size will be 0 because we want to start iterating from first element of this list, and how many elements we want to consider initially that we are going to give to this page size. So let's say we want to consider first 4 element, so let's give page size as 4. Now in first iteration, skip size is 0. It means it won't be skipping anything, but it will start iterating from 1. It will consider as page size is 4. It means it will consider first 4 element in first iteration. And second iteration, it will we have to increase skip size to 4 so that it won't consider first 4 element which is already processed. It will start considering from fifth elements onwards, and it will consider next 4 element, so that way it will be keep doing. So for that we need to take a help of a loop here so that we can keep the track of these numbers. So while we'll be keep iterating until the skip size is less than or equal to number stored size. Now in first iteration it will consider first 4 element. Now in second iteration it will consider again first 4 element because we have not increased the skip size to 4. If we increase it to 4, then in skip method the size will be 4. It will skip first 4 element, and limit size is 4. It means from 4 onwards it will consider next 4 element, which is 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the question is how to increase skip size. Skip size plus equal to, initially skip size is 0 and page size is 4. So once these 4 element is traverse, we need to assign this page size to skip. Now after first iteration of this loop, skip size will become 4 and page size is still 4. Once it is iterating a second time, skip limit will become 4. So it will consider fifth elements onwards till 8. That is something we want to do, right? And let's print some lines here for better clarity. Now let's run this piece of code and see whether it is printing the result as we expecting or not. So output should be like, let me print first. It should be like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 14. And it should have these lines also. This is something we are considering, but it should print these elements in this fashion. So let's run this program and see whether it is printing the result as we expecting or not. Okay, we have done some mistake. It is keep printing these elements. See what it is printing. It is printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time it is printing 1, 2, 3, 4. So that can be issue with here. Okay, it means we have skip size as 0. 0 plus 0, we are doing it again and again. But here it should be page size, because always this will remain 0, and 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. So we did mistake here. It should be page size. Now let's run this again. Yes, so it is printing first 4 element, then this line, and then next 4 element, then this line, the next 4 element, line. Now single element is left to perform some operation on it, so it is considering only single and then printing line. This is something we're expecting, right? And this is how we can implement pagination with the help of skip and limit method. And here you can use any other intermediate operation and perform some downstream call or any database call by limiting your elements. So that's all from this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video and stay tuned for other videos.